like you want to do all these things, you know, like विशुद्धि चक्रा आया है with the Mercury, right? So ये सब चीज़ें आपके इसलिए आ रही हैं so that you have been guided to use your throat chakra to in order to express your creativity through your swadhisthana and bring stability into your life. So this is all a process. It's starting from the throat. It will start from the throat. See, it can go down to up and up to down also. So I think what the universe is trying to say, that the process is from Vishuddhi to Swadhisthana, because it's something passionate and creative that you want to do. It's singing, it's podcasting, it is being an orator, being a teacher, being a professor, uh, studying astrology or teaching astrology, occult sciences. It could be anything, you know, that you want to give out to the world, and that will heal your swadhisthana as well as your mooladhara. Okay. And since Vishuddhi say is connected to Vata, Vata is film. Film is like, it's a dosha, okay? So a lot of people who are going through Vishuddhi blockage, like blockage of the throat chakra, they might be seeing that they might be having a lot of sinusitis, cough, viral infections during this time, okay? They might be going through these chest infections, pneumonia, something of a sort, sinusitis, you know, film से related. सो ये जो बलगम बनता है उससे रिलेटेड. सो आई थिंक क्लियरिंग आउट ऑफ दैट एनर्जी विल हेल्प यू क्लियर योर vata दोष. ओके, राइट, ओके. now we can see which astrological houses are getting maximum affected. हमें किस पे ध्यान देना है 8-8 portal के time. Communication, which is a third house, which is a Mercury related, I already told you. 7th house, that is the relationships. 8th house, that is the occult sciences and the mystery. And 2nd house, your wealth, resources. Okay, so yes, arrival. So all these things will impact your first house, okay? Your personality, your lagna, your ascendant. Okay, so हमें 4-4 portal में 8-8 portal में 4-4, I said 4-4, I don't know why, क्योंकि 4-4 portal से ये एनर्जी शुरू हुई है, to be honest, of clearing of this sort. ठीक है, तो हमें कहा जा रहा है कि थर्ड हाउस में जो कम्युनिकेशन है, अपने विशुद्धि के ब्लॉकेज को क्लियर करना है, अपने रिलेशनशिप के हाउस को क्लियर करना है, कैपेसिटी टू लव. ओके. 8th हाउस, मिस्ट्री. मिस्ट्री इज मोर अबाउट रिफ्लेक्शंस, ऑकल्ट साइंसेस, योगा. Okay, and 2nd house is resources. Resources is more associated with belonging, कि हमारा कितना पैसा जमा हुआ in this lifetime, how much investments we have. तो you will find stability in these houses if you try to heal your karmic knots. Okay, now we'll ask angels, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael and Gabriel, if they have any messages to give from the angels deck. कहा जा रहा है हमें अपनी इंट्यूशन पे ही ध्यान देना है. लिसन टू योर इंट्यूशन, इट्स वेरी हाइटेंड एट द मोमेंट, वेरी हाइटेंड, वेरी हाइटेंड. द पोर्टल्स आर लाइक जस्ट, आप रिकवरी फेज में हो, ठीक है? यू आर गोइंग थ्रू दैट ट्रांजिशन ऑफ डेथ टू रीबर्थ. ओके, तो इसमें रिकवरी भी लगती है बहुत ज़्यादा, और जो भी आप चाहते हो, जैसे इसमें मुझे आर्च एंजल माइकल की एनर्जी लगती है, सो वो आपको नियर फ्यूचर में मिलने वाला है. यू आर गोइंग टू गेट इट. ओके, और ये जो साइकिल है वो नियर फ्यूचर में आने ही वाला है. ठीक है, ओके, नियर फ्यूचर में आने ही वाला है जो साइकिल है, जो नया साइकिल है. अपनी हेल्थ पे ध्यान दीजिए, इम्प्रूविंग हेल्थ. ठीक है, अपने हेल्थ पे ध्यान दीजिए. और नॉट द राइट टाइम टू, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है नॉट द राइट टाइम का आप मुझे मैसेज बताएंगे एंजल्स, व्हाट आर यू ट्राइंग टू से? नॉट द राइट टाइम फॉर व्हाट? not the right time to compromise, okay, on your health, and everything is up to you. तो ये बोला जा रहा है कि you should listen to your intuition. You are going through a death and a rebirth, okay, and soon the new cycle is very much in the near future, बहुत पास है, ठीक है. आप अपनी हेल्थ इम्प्रूव कर रहे हो इस टाइम पे, और उस अपनी हेल्थ को कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ नहीं करना इस टाइम पे. हेल्थ के लिए आ रहा है कि डोंट कॉम्प्रोमाइज योर हेल्थ और एनीबडी इन योर फैमिलीज हेल्थ. फियर के लिए आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे एंजल्स? जो लोग फियरफुल फील कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे एंजल्स? लेट गो. आई एम इन अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ फियरफुल एनर्जी. तो मुझे भी एंजल्स यही कह रहे हैं कि हमें, देखिए 2 मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं एंजल्स के. एक आ रहा है इस एनर्जी को लेट गो करो, ठीक है, लेट गो करो. दूसरा मैसेज आया है चूज़ अ न्यू डायरेक्शन, ठीक है. अपने माइंड को रीडायरेक्ट करो. इट्स नॉट द एंड, इट इज़ नॉट द रियलिटी. वो एक रियलिटी हमें दिखा रहे हैं विच इज़ इन द पैरेलल यूनिवर्स दिखा रहा है, और मुझे उसी डायरेक्शन पे जाना है. वी हैव टू लेट गो. थैंक यू यूनिवर्स, थैंक यू एंजल्स, थैंक यू माय एंजल्स. We'll ask for any messages that universe wants to give us as a closing message. First too many, we'll take one. Dealings or relationship with a man with a dark complexion or hair, okay, so there can be for some people. Yes, see, there is a message of karma reaping. Haystack means karma, you will reap what you have sown, okay. It's a time of karmic justice. And yes, there'll be a good news of a package, or it can be appointment letter, you never know. Oh, and a lot of love is coming your way. There's a heart full of flowers, affection and caring. So yes, love is coming your way, definitely. It could be, a new man is coming into your life, See, caterpillar is there. So caterpillar is a sign of transformation to a butterfly, sorry. So things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So you are feeling a lot of feelings at the moment where you feel stuck. Your energy is creating fear in your mind. But universe and the angels are saying that good things are coming. And yes, there might be chances that you might be going through some financial crisis at the moment, but don't worry, things are changing. They are just your spiritual tests, okay. And yes, you are creating great worry over nothing. Yes, and आपका थोड़ा सा पित्ता दोष भी है, where it's showing that you might be very passionate. So it's time to let go of this overly hate and anger issues, okay. And yes, there could be some gathering with friends and family. I've taken 9. I'll take one more, so complete the cycle. So that way. Another message, angels. Yeah, message. कुछ लॉ के साथ भी इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो सकती है. So yes, you could be a lawyer, you could be gaining some money, receiving some ancestral property. You never know, something nice. I have a good feeling about the law, okay. Because, and also because, law, balance, justice, it comes through, it comes through Saturn. It's a very Saturnian energy. So it could be that, your time for justice and karmic rewards are actually coming to fruition. Okay. Now, this is a deck of Kalima. It's from the Oracle deck. And we'll take one closing message from her, because she is the ultimate divine feminine who is ruling our energies at the moment. So, a message from her would be really beneficial for our souls. Oh, beautiful. Okay, it's called Moksha of Kali. Okay, the card. It's first time this card has appeared in my reading, to be honest. So I'll have to read the book, what it means, and it will take a little bit of time. I'm sorry, but bear with me. Okay, Moksha of Kali. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She's speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggles you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Moksha is a Sanskrit term meaning freedom, in a sense of complete actualization and spiritual liberation. It refers to the attainment of enlightenment and is considered the final release for involuntary suffering. The distinction between the voluntary and involuntary is made because, at a high level, certain divine beings will take on experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience moksha. They help to carry the load and move forward others forward. Beautiful. So, yes, there are times when suffering is so great that it threatens to overwhelm the soul. Perhaps that intense degree of suffering is a result of accumulated unresolved pain of generations of ancestors resting upon the spiritual shoulder of one family member, brave enough to admit the truth when the others are trapped in delusion and denial. Similar situations can arise in a societal, religious, cultural, and corporate context. Intensified suffering can be an initiation for a particularly talented soul who has the potential to bring light and freedom to the world. So, you are a chosen one, my dear. To achieve this, that soul must learn to deal with the darkness in equal measure. That typically entails periods of intense struggle until the best methods are realized to find peace and awareness without being overcome by pain. Many mystics report dark nights of the soul, a struggle with negativity, suffering, and pain of various kinds that last for a long time. They are not failing on their spiritual path, they are at an advanced level. So, people who go through even more intense suffering are actually at, what it says is that we are at a higher level of spiritual enlightenment. They are willing to engage with their struggle because of their great love for the truth, Satya, the light, for the divine, in whatever form resonates from their heart. Nothing can make them turn away from that great love. Higher love is the power that fuels moksha. It fuels the release from the suffering. It is spiritual juice to keep doing the inner work, to seek the path through thorough and refuse to give up, even if we are still figuring out what our persistence is going to look like today. The moksha of Kali teaches us that our suffering is no source for shame, but rather a badge of spiritual honor, acknowledging that we are deep on a soul healing pathway. However, that doesn't mean that the more we suffer, the more spiritual we become. And the more spiritual we become, the more we have to suffer. It means our capacity to process our suffering increases. And in that increase, we experience more sunshine through the cloud moments of peace, liberation, and higher understanding. Rather than a way of life, period of suffering becomes like toxins our body, mind, and soul needs to process and release, perhaps akin to digesting a meal but on a multi-level scale. The oracle brings the message of relief and realization. There is much you will accomplish through your own efforts, and much more than can be accomplished if you include regular prayers for assistance from a divine as a part of your lifestyle. So yes, they're urging you to remain very dedicated to this spiritual journey, and the more you do mantra chanting, the more you get involved in spiritual practice, the more you can liberate yourself. If you have been working hard on an issue and wondering if it will ever give way to improved set of circumstances, the oracle indicates that yes, a time of freedom from this difficulty is on its way. Kali Ma, goddess of enlightenment, wisdom, and grace, you are the beginning and the end. It is the prayer that you must do to Kali Ma. Kali Ma, Nirodha Shakti, you who still the incessant fluctuations of being and bring peace. I call upon your wisdom to break the cycle that need to be broken. You are absolute and the completion. I rest in you, Ma, for the spiritual benefits of all being. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Ma Kali. When you are ready, you are going to enter into a cleansing power of Nirodhi Shakti, the power of Kali that dissolves the fluctuations of mind and provide the capacity to withdraw the senses from distraction and into restful inner immersion. To do this, you wish to rest in a darkened room and simply close your eyes. You can sense, feel, imagine, or visualize Kali Ma in your heart like a powerful black and magnetic force of love. She draws you to her so strong that you must let go of your attachments to the outer world, thoughts, and ruminations. Instead, allow your awareness to be captured by her, to be pulled towards her. Your sense of being is drawn into her deep silence. The agitations of your being settle and resolve. Allow her to consume you, to absorb your thoughts, your ideas, your identity. This is just Ma Kali now. Rest here for as long as you wish. When you are ready to emerge, place your hands in a prayer. Ground yourself with some movement. You have completed your healing. Wow. Okay. So I think the message here from Ma Kali is very clear that this portal is your entry into a very higher spiritual realm. It is clearing off your entire generational baggage and paving a path for your higher spiritual enlightenment and moksha. And yes, the Kali Ma is saying that this is just a spiritual test. Surrender to God, surrender to her, and you will see yourself waking up entirely in the blanket of Kali Ma's love, protection, and guidance. Trust and surrender to Ma, and you shall see amazing soul liberating miracles in your life. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading and blessing my reading with your presence. I'm eternally grateful to everybody and to Kalima and to the divine feminine and divine masculine energies helping us in balancing our chakras. Thank you. Namaste. Om Shanti.